You need a peasant for your crops in Chester, or they shall slowly die. Chester is just the region we just conquered. Yeah, no, it's fine. Let them die. We made a conscious decision to do that. Now, it is possible that Henry's going to move his army out before I'm able to really do anything about it. But that's fine. We can just take his territory from him. If he moves his army. He may raise up troops, but I'm going to suspect that he doesn't have very many men over here to raise troops from. And likely it will just be, okay, wasteland cleared. That was the game plan. Alright, he still has his army here, and as far as we can tell, he hasn't increased it in size. He still has a last chance to do that before we show up, but let's go murder him. I don't know if that's actually Henry himself or one of the extra armies he's raised. He is moving his army to counter what I'm doing, though, so we'll have to see about that. Okay, so over here, we have all our people back. The crops haven't fully died, so let's at least put one farmer over here. Okay, we need 2. Yeah, so you can actually let your crops go for a turn if you have an emergency. There's a smithy here. I'm not sure if I build anything here or not. I mean, it might not hurt. Yeah, I'll put it in the smithy. Then again, getting our economy going. Yeah, let's put them on the brambles. Okay. Let's take a look at our other regions, because this region, I think we'll be fine. We'll keep them on triple rations for another turn, I think. Although their health can't go up any higher. I'll drop them down to double rations. That's fine. Because as far as their population goes, they should have gained a decent amount from births and very few deaths. So we actually had positive growth there, despite the large amount of migration due to their low happiness. That should start going down, though, as their happiness increases. Okay, so over here. Okay. Again, we have a lot. Maybe I don't need the population growth. But now we can triple tie them. Yeah, it's fine. Normal ration's fine. I might still triple tie them, just so that we don't have our happiness be too much higher than this guy, so we're not drawing too much their migration. And I think otherwise we're pretty much good to go over here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go over to this region. I wish it wouldn't close this every time my turn ends. Alright, so we have a bunch of people over here not doing anything. So this is the field we just gained. I would like to turn that into sheep because we don't have any. We'll put one guy on that. Otherwise, our economy is pretty much doing as much as it can. So let's put... We could start building something. It would be a slow burn, but I don't think it would hurt. So what would we need? I think we're okay on smithies. We have 3 at this point. So what else can we build? That wouldn't be a smithy. Well, we already have a church. We already have a manor. We don't have an inn, but I don't see the point of this. We could get a garrison here, as this is kind of a border town. But the lord down in the south just isn't doing anything. He doesn't have any armies. And he's not expanding. So I don't really see the need for this. I guess I'll just build a manor. And we'll have the one guy work on that. It's not an immediate need, so he can take his time with it. Normal ration, that's probably good. Although what we could do is double ration. And triple tithe. Yeah, we'll do that. It's okay if we get the population growth because we're planning on improving. Okay, up here. We could probably double ration here. Yeah. Although the wheat is the biggest problem. We don't have a lot of wheat. I'm gonna have to look around to see if I have any merchants. I can't really send the wheat. I mean, we could send it from somewhere else that doesn't really need it. Okay, so up here, I think the double ration can continue for another turn. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna start eating sheep. Oh boy. Well, our cap for the sheep is 500 with the one guy. Oh, I'm sorry. 550. Okay, we can let that go then. All right, I think that's all our regions. I don't think I missed anything. Do we have everybody working over there all right? Oh, no, we don't. We have one guy not doing something. Again, I'm going to have him clear these brambles. This is actually a large number of fields. That's 4 total. I don't know what I'm going to do with this field. We could have it build horses, but this is very far away. We could have raised an army here to raise the knights up, though. That's fine. We'll do that. Okay. So other than that, we do have a merchant here where we could buy wheat and then go double ration. Alright. Well, first off, I'm going to buy wheat. I'm going to buy a lot. Let's buy 500 maybe? Yeah. Do that. I do have to still possibly raise up an army, so that is a consideration. Let's go to double ration. And that should be good for now. Okay, so let's take a look at our equipment. So we've got 70 armor, heavy armor, 70 swords, 74. 100 bows. We're not quite there with light armor yet. Let's see what kind of army I could raise. I can always buy stuff as well, but let's see what kind of army we can raise here. So we'll have Sir Ekwolf here. So in theory, I don't want any peasants, but we'll see. So I would like an archer, and I'd like that maxed out. I would like spearmen, and I'd like that maxed out. I could always buy a little bit more spears as well. Swordsmen, and I like that maxed out. And that should be about all I can do outside of buying a few handful of spears and increasing the number of spearmen I have. Because anything else I would grab right now would be just peasants. And I don't want to drop my population too far. As a matter of fact, I'm going to lose a peasant by doing this. And I could possibly lose 2 if I go any further. Yeah, I'm fine with this. We can always draw the peasants from other places, so... Okay, that's good. It'll be a start. Let's get his deck built. Okay, he has 480 experience. I think we buy First Strike. And I like Formation, but it oftentimes doesn't really come up. I think Decoy is pretty powerful. I do like Fake Orders, so it would be nice to go in that direction. Yeah, let's grab Formation now. And then next time he gets experience, we'll be able to buy this. Alright, let's get our cards. I plan to give him Knights, so let's go ahead. Give him all these cards. Okay. There's his little starter army. Alright, so if we want to grab knights in the next region he goes to, we should probably plan on that. So what are you currently producing? You're currently producing swords, which is fine. That's exactly what we need. You, on the other hand, need to switch over to heavy armor. Okay. Let's grab the army. The Hounds. Again, I forgot to change the name, but that's okay. Is there a mercenary somewhere? Because I don't think it matters what region the mercenary is. Just that they're somewhere that you can take advantage of. Again, it's possible there's a limited number of mercenaries and somebody else has already hired them, but I don't know that for sure. I don't see one. Okay. So we'll be able to raise at least like 40 knights probably when we get to the next location. I am going to go ahead and buy some weapons though, because I would like to have more spearmen. So let's buy some spears. We have 75 at the moment. I'd like to have at least 100. And we would need, what, 18 armor for that? I could also buy cavalry, like the light cavalry, instead as well. But yeah, this is fine. 700 gold for this much. That gets us in a good position. And I already moved you. Did I move my main army? Yeah, they're on their way. At least I assume that's what that is saying. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've done all the management I can. Again, there might be some minor things that I'm overlooking, but I sure hope I took care of everything. Also seems like the game really chugs when I'm scrolling across the map. I don't know why that's the case. Alright, well, in any case, let's go ahead and end the turn. This might be the last turn I do. But I want to fight an enemy lord here. It's going to be not necessarily the most exciting fight, because he has a very small army. I do suspect he's going to raise up something. He might also have a garrison from the town. His other army's on the way, but it's also small. So, I'm not sure I'm too worried about what he's going to do here. Okay. Oh, hello. He's on our border. So he's attacking our town here, and I'm not in a position to stop him. He has 3 armies. Well, I'm going to have to take a look at that, but... Alright, well, we're fighting Lord Henry, so he has a much more sizable army here. I mean, we do have an army on the way, but it is possible he'll conquer this before I can stop him. Well, that's cool. That's cool that the AI has, like, kind of counterattacked me. And I didn't see it coming because I didn't think he had another army, but maybe that's Fog of War stuff. It's going to take him another turn to get there, but unfortunately it's going to take me 2 turns to counter that, so... Okay. Well, let's start off with our basic units here. So, I'm going to put a unit of... spearmen in this wood. I think I'm going to put my other unit of spearmen on this extreme flank. Alternatively, I could put them over here. Like, I have to think about, like, where I want to put my swordsmen and stuff, too. Yeah, let's put the, this guy on our extreme flank. Oh, never mind. That's not a legal place. Okay, we'll put him here, then. I think I'm going to put the knights here. Or the swordsmen here. I have to decide, depending on how they place things. Well, they're not telling me how they're going to place things. Okay, I guess we'll put I assume that cavalry's bad in woods, although we could always take them and move them this way and get in there, so... let's put our swordsmen in the front, right here. Well, they put their archers right next to where I'm about to put that guy. Now, their archers look odd. I wonder if that's an upgrade. Like, I don't know how you do upgrades. Maybe that's a matter of buildings, perhaps? Well, in any case, 1, 2, 3. I assume we're in range if I put a guy here. And then I'm going to put my other guy here. If I put him here, this guy might be able to come over here and attack us. But 1, 2, 3. I should be in range of that guy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? This is a risk, but I will do it. As far as my general goes, I think I'm going to put him on the swordsman here. Okay. Blind fire, forced march, fake orders, take initiative. All good stuff. Unfortunately, he's going to beat me to initiative here. Well, I think he just murdered his archers. Okay. I have a suspicion on... Why didn't I get a counterattack? That's very odd. Alright, I don't like... This could be a decoy and could completely counter any attack I do there, but I have more than one unit here, so I'm okay with that. I think we remove this, because I suspect this is take aim, and he has a lot of men in this one unit, so I suspect that that would be pretty damaging. I could also play take initiative here. But you know what? This guy only has 10 men. I don't think he's going to really hurt me too bad. It doesn't really matter how I attack here. Let's just do this. Goodbye, archers. He played another card on that unit. And again, he didn't get a counterattack, and I don't know why. That wasn't take aim. It could be decoy. If it is decoy, then we want to counter that. I say we delay here, but before we do that, we should play another card. Why can't I play this? Oh, because it's not the archer's turn. Okay. Well, let's have you play take aim. We could have you play force march, and then you would be able to get in here and probably attack, which I do like. So, let's do that. Maybe they have only one counter. Did they get attacked earlier, though? Has retaliated. I just don't remember who they who attacked them that would have drawn that, because it was... Okay, well, then I just forgot. The archers. Oh, you're right! I didn't think about it because I forgot the archers attacked me in close combat. I thought they would have shot me. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I totally forgot about the archers. Okay, so he has the ability to retaliate multiple times because of formation, but it doesn't matter. He died before he can retaliate. Take initiative is kind of pointless here. Unless we play it on the knights, which I don't think we can because they've already gone. Sadly, our swordsmen aren't going to be able to do anything this turn because they can't get in there. That's okay. We'll just move them in position. Yeah, we should get the kill here. I don't know if my crossbowmen are going to be in range now. I killed everybody in front of us. It seems like that is the one thing that's interesting about crossbowmen, is that their initiative is much worse than archers, from what I've seen. Well, we could use blind fire, and we know who would hit. Oh, it doesn't do very much, though. And we'll move you up here. Okay, we got decoy. Who do we want to play that on? Like, I have to make a guess on who I think the archers will attack. If I had to guess, it'd be the spearmen, but which one would it be? I only have a guess that forest gives you protection, but I'm just going to make the guess that he's going to attack this guy nonetheless. We could also play take initiative on one of our guys, like, for example, the swordsman, which honestly I think is a really good move. So let's do that. Because our knights will be able to go right after this. Yeah, let's attack from this side so our spearmen can get in here. Big hit. Okay, excellent. Now our... Oh. I guess it reordered things. Well, let's see if I guessed correctly. I did guess correctly, so the decoy just absorbed that damage. And now we can go in there and hit him hard. Another big hit. And he can't retaliate, so we can just pretty much... Well, he's dead now. Alright, cool. Oh, he played the Pavi shield. Alright. Alright, that went really well. We only lost 25 units. And considering that was an actual lord. The unfortunate thing is just that big army we have to deal with. I think he's going to take that town from us, unfortunately. I'll have to take a look at how big his army is. We don't get an idea of numbers, but we do get an idea of what troops he has. Alright, so we conquered this from Lord Henry, which is good. And we got loot. Oh, that's a lot of loot. We got wood, stone, iron, wool. See, you don't normally get this from the AI, so... Maybe that's an extra incentive to attack enemy lords. Oops, I need to hit the X. Does this army back off? He had an army right next to us. And I thought it was marching into our territory, but I don't see it anymore. It's odd. Well, we could still try and move to counter him, but... Yeah, I don't know what happened to that army. It's possibly sitting in this region, so it's still possibly a threat. Well, let's just continue to build up this army as we had planned. Do we have a merchant to use? So let's take a look. None yet. There's one up there. Okay. And I don't see one in or over there. So let's go grab the one up here. Wait, it's going to take us a turn. Yeah, there was more than one army. The one I attacked was a small one. The one that was coming in here was a more sizable army. And I assume, like, by the flag, that he's in Derby here. Or Derby, however British people pronounce these things. I think he's here. Maybe not able to get to me if he's in Derby. Because he'd have to move... He'd have to move to this border to get to here, and I'd be able to see him if that was the case. Maybe that was a bug. I don't know. Or maybe that's how intelligence reports... I'm still learning a lot about this game, so it could be that's just how intelligence reports work. It was telling me roughly where he was. Okay. So we're going to produce another 22 armor. I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch production away to something else here. What would we produce? Maybe light armor? I'll think about that, though, because I could turn the archers into crossbowmen. Okay, so this guy I want to change... Oh, no, wait, I did that backwards. You're going to do light armor. You're going to do heavy armor, because I want more knights. And you've got more people working here. Yeah, that works for me. I could even pull this guy and have even more armor produced. Would we outstrip our swords, though, if I did that? Yeah, and we don't need that many knights. It's fine. Because our army currently consists of 70... I could use more swordsmen. But spearmen, I think... We already have enough to get them up to 100. I'm going to grab some knights. And then maybe convert these guys into crossbowmen. We'll see. Okay. Let's go set up our town. So you know what? I think I'm going to wrap up here. We've had fun with this little first look. But yeah, you know, it's cool to see some of the later game units. That's what I was looking to get. So we did have some knights that we could use up here. Oh, there's a mercenary. Let's hire him. Now, I'm curious, can you even put a mercenary in a group that's on the march? No. But I want to test, so we'll go one more turn. I want to test, does it matter what region you hired the mercenary? I suspect it doesn't matter. But we'll find out. I think it's important to find that out, because I have raised mercenaries before, but I always immediately use them. So we'll wait a turn, and we'll use them later. Okay, so let's do our production then. Oop. Okay. So population continues to grow up here. I don't see a reason why not to just continue to clear out this field. I do want to buy stuff, so let's see what we can buy. I might want to check to see if there's any buildings I want to build. So population, we're getting a little tight here, but I think we can wait another turn. We had double rations ongoing. That could probably continue. For one more turn at the very least. Over here we have double rations. I think I turned that off. Okay, I don't think I need to move any people around. Okay, down here we have a person not doing anything. Population is above our limit, so getting this house built is priority, so we'll grab him and put him over there. Anything else we need? We're on double rations. We can sustain that for quite some time. We can even turn off cows. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. We have a second army, yeah. We're just building it up. It's right here. So I just hired some mercenaries. We're going to test to see if I can use the mercenaries, because I hired the mercenaries over here. I suspect I'll be able to use them in the region over here, but I just want to test that. Okay. So everything else should be good over here. This region looks okay as well. Everything's going fine. And we're going to have plenty of horses for the knights once we get here. Okay. Over here. We're still building up happiness, so I'm going to keep it on no tithe. We're on double ration. We can sustain that a little bit longer, so I'm fine with that. Okay, that looks good. Here we have a building on fire, so that's kind of a problem. Let's grab you. Try and put it out the fire. You're on double ration, which you really don't need to be. We might have to let some of the harvest die here, because letting the house burn down is going to be bad. So, unfortunately, we're not going to draw much of this harvest. But we have plenty of wheat, so I'm not too worried about it. Sheep, again, the AI has managed this region, so the sheep have really died out, which is unfortunate. Okay, so I think we've established we don't need to really buy or build any buildings right now. At least I don't think so. You're almost to your population cap again, though. Okay, we'll build a building here. Or upgrade one. Nah, it's fine. We'll build a manor. If you build something on a swamp, it takes longer. Which region? This one? Well, it's about to be, actually this one up here. It's about to be winter, which is why it's dropping so badly. But I can't afford to really do the double rushes. We could always do them later. We'll hold off on that. Yeah, I say we build a manor over here. But if we build it on the swamp, it takes longer. So just to show that, 50% extra time due to swamp. So it'd take us 6 turns to build there. Might not be a bad idea, but let's just build it over here and call it a day. Alright, I need some wood. So let's go to our merchant and buy some. Okay, wood. Let's just go ahead and buy a bunch, as I have quite an income. That'll do. Alright, now let's build that. Then I'll use the remainder of my money to try and get more troops going. Alright. So, manor. People I can draw. Let's pull the guy from that. And we'll pull 2 guys from that. Actually, no, that's too many. Unless we want it built in 1 turn, which I don't think we do. Yeah, okay. You're on your way. Okay, that should be everything. So let's end the turn. See what happens. I'm a little worried about what the Lord over here is going to do. But if he attacks here, we could prepare for it. Oh, a little bit of lag there. By going to this border. If he comes into this region, we just come back. If he comes into this region, we move over here. So either way, sitting on this border lets us go to either region within 1 turn and be able to respond to either thing. So I think that's a good idea. Okay. But there's that army again. We can actually see it. We just don't know what he's up to. He might be on the border there to come attack the AI to the south of us. Or either way, we'll just sit on the border here so we can respond to him. Yeah, he did move into that region. Okay, it looks like we put the fire out. It just hasn't updated yet. Okay. So the main thing I progressed time for was just to see with the raising of army. Unhappy people. People, I think that's the region we just conquered. Are unhappy with our leadership. Well, tough crap. Yeah, Henry just did conquer the land below us. Down here. We technically aren't adjacent, so he's not an immediate threat. So we'll just keep our army where it is. This is the important thing. So we should be able to assign the mercenaries. There they are. So there's the mercenaries. So yeah, you can assign them to any region. And then we want to raise up to 100 our spearmen. I mean, we can go up to 100 too. It doesn't really matter. And then let's grab our knights. So we should be able to raise up 64 of them. Only 30. Why only 30? Wait, what just happened? What just happened? Let me try that again. Alright. Mercenaries. Where are the mercenaries? There they are. Okay, knights. 57. That sounds better. It was weird. Okay. And then spearmen. Why is it taking my light armor? What's taking my light armor? Oh, you need both. You need both for knights. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's what that means. Interesting. So knights draw both types of armor. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, let me back that off a bit. Let's just do 50 knights. Hold on. Do I have a merchant somewhere? Because I can take care of this if I have a merchant somewhere. Let's look around. We raised up knights before, and I guess I just didn't notice they take up both types of armor. Alright, so yeah, merchant. Give me some light armor. Not exactly sure how much I need. I mean, I need at least 27. We could also raise up another group of archers if I get by some more bows, so let's do that. Let's just do 100. That'll be fine. Okay, that's better. Actually, if I buy more light armor, we can raise more knights, so let's buy more. So, I don't remember exactly how much I need, so it'd be another 9? Oh, that should probably do it. I'll just buy up to 45, just to be safe. Okay. That should do it. Alright, so we learned a lesson there. Alright, so Mercenaries first. There they are. Knights second. Now we can do 64. Which is the limit of our swords. I could buy more swords if that was a thing that I was worried about. And then we'll get 102 spearmen. And then we can raise 100 archers. Alright, that works for me. So yeah, you can hire the mercenaries anywhere. It doesn't matter really where you hire them. And I've missed this before, but knights require both types of armor. Not just the heavy armor. Okay, there you have it. So there is that set up. Yes, save army. So this is a pretty sizable army we got here. And now because we're moving this army here, and this region will be safe, I say we would want to move this army to be more aggressive. Probably to start attacking Henry's regions, so might take this region. Alright, but I think we're gonna wrap things up here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This definitely was a lesson as I'm still playing the game, or learning the game. But we got to see some of the later game stuff. I mean, there's probably a lot more buildings and things to build. As a matter of fact, let's come over to where our castle is and see what additional buildings we would have gained. So after building the castle, which is apparently I can't build another one. The courtyard's new, as is the stable. We have a chapel. This is a defensive structure. I don't know in what way. It looks the same as a church. But it does give you a little bit of housing. It costs the same to build as a church. So is the chapel just a church with less housing and maybe it comes with walls? They need a little bit more description here so I know exactly what I'm buying. But yeah, the game's still in early access, so we have to give them a little bit of leeway on that. This was here before. Yeah, so it looks like the new buildings are the courtyard and the stable. So what do they do? Walled. Oh, that's cool. It comes with walls. Adds cavalry to the garrison and stores horses. Ah. Okay, that would be useful. So you could just buy horses from a merchant and you wouldn't have to have like a... What is the word I'm looking for? Stable. And then the courtyard is also walled and adds swordsmen to the garrison. Okay. Neither one of them give you houses. This one's much quicker to build. Alright. Well, that's cool. So, yeah, I think we're going to wrap up here. But yeah, the game is really interesting. I don't know if there's much development beyond that. There's possibly you can upgrade the castle. I don't know to what benefit that is, but you turn it into stone. Because it's costing me stone to do that. Yeah, so I guess a stone castle is as good as it can get. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, so, in any case, as I said, we're going to wrap up here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a save.